So, I'm a fucking athlete. I'm a fucking athlete. I'm a musician. I'm an engineer. I'm a diehard rider, strider, like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. I'm a strider. I'm a rider. There's only one problem, though. If I wanted to make a documentary about my life, maybe I'd get the guy who's directing the Melania Trump documentary. But wait, he's in the Epstein files. He was raping little kids. The wife of Donald Trump, who was raping little kids, probably still is raping little kids. Why would he stop? Because he's got even more power now? So, if we're going to make a documentary about me, who do I call? Because these people who make documentaries about the USA presidents are rape little kids, and probably continue. Well, okay, what about the Olympic Games? I'm an athlete, I'm a rider, I'm a diehard strider, I'm a rider, I'm an athlete. Wait a minute. The head of the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games Committee is in the Epstein files. Is a rapist. She's a rapist. She rapes little children. Head of the 2028 Los Angeles currently running Olympic Committee. Ain't that a bitch? What else did I say? What about what about politics? What about running for governor, running for mayor? Wait a minute. The leaders of Saudi Arabia and the leaders of Israel, they look like they fight one another, but both Saudi Arabia and Israel rape little children. Damn. What about to just be an engineer? What about if I was just a fucking engineer? Wait a minute. Bill Gates, Microsoft, Elon Musk, all rapists? I just wanted to be an engineer and get rich the legal way. What about the stock market? Yeah, I'm a stockbroker. I'm a motherfucking stockbroker. Yo, what about the stock market? Wait a minute. The Bill Clinton's Treasury Secretary advisor and Steve Bannon, Trump's advisor, and Lutnick, the current U.S. Secretary of Commerce, are all in the Epstein files, all raping? So you tell me, if I want to be a stockbroker and I want to become the head of the U.S. Secretary of State, for the past 20 years, they've all been raping little kids. Bill Clinton's advisor, Trump's advisor, Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton himself, Trump himself. Whether I want to be a politician or whether I want to fucking be in finance, I gotta rape little kids. So I can't work in finance. I can't go to the Olympics. I can't make a documentary. What the fuck? And I know I can't go to Hollywood because Hollywood rapes kids. Otherwise Hollywood's rape kids. Hollywood doesn't have the political, are not billionaires. So Hollywood are not billionaires, but Harvey Weinstein was also in the Epstein files. And like Nickelodeon raping the kids on the Nickelodeon Disney Channel. So like, what the fuck? Like, I can't go to Hollywood because Hollywood in the past always had a culture of rape. But now the people that run the world, the prime ministers, the foreign affairs ministers, the secretaries of commerce, the secretaries of finance, the businessmen, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Richard Branson, another billionaire, more billionaires that I didn't research, and they're all businessmen billionaires. So it's like, what the fuck? You know, I just wanted to be an athlete. Now I live in Canada. There's no Canadians in the Epstein files. But if you want to be on top of the world, you got to be American. Which means you got to head to the American Olympics. You got to head to the American stock market. You got to head to the American foreign affairs. You got to head to the American Secretary of State and be an American president. And it's like, damn, I thought I ended at 9/11 conspiracy theory and inside job, or the war on oil, or then the Bernie Madoff Wizard of Lies, billions of dollars of financial fraud, or the 2008 fraud corruption which caused the banking and housing collapse. The 2008 banking fraud. I thought it ended there. And then we had a fucking moral USA, because in the USA is the only country that I know, and I know many countries, all of them. USA is the only country that I know that goes, under God we trust, under God we trust. Well, what the fuck, do they really believe in God? Because I always see these MAGA Republicans and these Republicans in Texas with their guns and their bandanas and their shirtless farmer tans, and they're like, we live under God, we live under God, we live under God. And it's like, yeah, maybe America's the land of God, but then we just discovered in secret that all of USA, running the foreign affairs and the finances and the business and the politics, are one giant raping ring. They have all the power, they have all the political power, they have all the financial power, they're billionaires. And that's not enough for them. They need to rape little kids. They recruit and rape thousands and thousands of little kids. So like, holy fuck. That's USA, the land under God, the land under God? What the fuck is next? Where are the cross-species genetic mutations? Where's the cross-species breeding? Is that what we're next going to discover from USA? Because all this stuff was happening 15, 20 years ago. And we just discovered it now, and it's been happening for 20, 30 years in a row. So there's definitely been cross-species genetics, fucking death analytics, and the Nazi trials and Nazi scientists going on inside Guantanamo Bay in the USA. Definitely happening. The UFO and the aliens, definitely fucking happening. So, what the fuck is next? We just discovered, like, the entire fucking USA is run by a giant raping ring. Where's the satanic cults? And this is the land under God. It's always fucking something. Bro. 9/11, you blew up your own buildings and the Pentagon to destroy files and shit and go after Iraq and the war on oil. Like, holy fuck, we thought the Illuminati ran you, and now the Illuminati retired, which did 9/11 and Agent Orange, and now you got fucking pedophiles running you. Oh my Christ. Holy shit. At least it's not a conspiracy theory, though. Because for some reason we found him, and then the CIA murdered him, so we couldn't get any more details out of him or make him suffer. But we battled for years now to get these documents released, and they've released like a small percentage of them. But at least it's not a conspiracy theory. Holy fuck. What the hell is the USA? Like, I thought I would be a saving grace to America. I honestly thought, I'm Canadian. I got Canadian music. I got Canadian culture. I got the Serbian culture. I got Russian culture. We got Chinese in Canada. I learned about China. We got a lot of Indians. I'm sympathetic towards Indians. I talk about Australians. We're connected to Britain and the UK and the Champions League and the Premier League. We got Russia. We got Slavic nations. We got France. I like Louis Vuitton. I like German cars. I like Italy and Italian food and Italian Ferrari and Lamborghini and cars and Fiats they buy in Serbia and German cars. And I thought, okay, now time for the kings, the USA, the kings. And it's like, I cannot work for Satan. I am the son of Christ. I'm the son of man. I am here to kill Satan and to lead his followers astray from Satan and to go into a land corrupted by Satan. Why would I do that? Like, I got connections to Japan, Nintendo, Toyota, Sega, China, India, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Muslims, and Islam. I'm connected to that, and I read the Quran, and I fasted on Ramadan, and I'm connected to the entire world. And Spanish, I'm learning Spanish, and I got friends from Mexico and Brazilian soccer stars and Argentinian guitar players and artists and Bad Bunny from Puerto Rico and Shakira from Colombia and Carol G and so I'm connected all over the world with my Canadian culture at my roots, and it's like the only thing connecting me to USA is Disney. But like, I thought it was just about storytelling. I thought, let me tell these wonderful, magnificent stories, and then act in some of them, and then I will have completed the entire globe. I will have completed the entire globe, and everyone will love me, and we will love each other, and have world peace for it. But like USA, it's the land of the devil. It's the land of the fucking devil. I don't want to hear Republicans from Texas and the gun, because you love guns, right? Guns are freedom. But you have a mass shooting more than the entire world combined. You have more mass shootings than ISIS. You have more mass shootings than Saudi Arabia. You have more there are no shootings in Saudi Arabia. You have more mass shootings than African guerrilla warfare and African diamond wars. You have more mass shootings than the rest of the world combined. You have more mass shootings than Israel and Palestine. You have more mass shootings than Russia and Ukraine. With your guns and your "we love America" and "we love God." You don't. You fucking don't. The proof is the proof. The proof is history and reality. So, you need to come up with some magnificent fucking offering that's more than Elon Musk's net worth. And some local God witnessing spectacle to get me to work for Disney and anything American, because at this point I'm pulling Microsoft Mad Labs back to Canada, and I'm pulling my Apple technology. I can make phones in Canada. It's fucking piss easy in 2026. So I'm moving my Apple phones and my Microsoft Mad Labs back to Canada. And that's the only ties I had to America. I can move my game division also. It's not being produced anywhere in the USA anyways. Games are produced worldwide. So we have a lot of software engineers in Canada. I can recruit them to make my games. And for Disney, I'm not giving one fuck until we have one God-giving, holy communion, one holy communion for the entire America. I don't care if you're black, if you're 6 years old, if you're 12 years old, if you're going to school, if you're an MIT student, if you're a fucking politician, if you're a fucking banker, if you're a fucking Elon Musk himself, if you're fucking a Korean, if you're fucking black, if you're a fucking NBA player, if you're a fucking NFL player, if you're playing in the Super Bowl, I want you to stop what you're doing and have a holy communion in my honor to get me to work for Satan, because I will never work for Satan. I can't do it. I want to do it. I want to be American, but America's the land of the devil. And that's like what I'm against. So I need one holy communion, spectacle of God himself, for every fucking American to repent and purify and purge the Satanism from America. I want all the guns to be put down. I want no more mass shootings. I want no more raping. I want no more violent criminals. I want no more rapes. I want no more burglaries and murders. I want no more financial fraud. I want no more corrupt billionaires. I want no more corrupt politics. I want no more nuclear warheads. I want no more bullying other countries. I want no more taking over the globe. I want no more conquering other lands. Because everyone fucking hates America. And now people are going to hate America even more. Like, I'm from 1991. So I was 2015. I was 14 years old. And the world hated America. If you traveled somewhere, you couldn't travel anywhere and be American because they fucking hated you. And you dressed like fucking gangster, like Negroes. You dressed like gangster black Negroes when you go to Greece. When you go to fucking Greece, you're in a San Antonio shirt and a G-Unit snapback and with a backpack. in Greece, in fucking Greece. So no one fucking liked Americans in 2015, 2005, in 2005, in 2005. And it's been 20 years since then. And now people like America even less. People like America even less. How? Aren't you the land of God? But you're not the land of God. You're the land of the devil. You're the land of Satan. So that's enough for me. I'm going to stay. My life's fine in Canada. Gonna pull out my games, Activision games, into Canada. Gonna pull out Microsoft Mad Labs just to be Mad Labs in Canada. Gonna pull out my Apple phones to be some Canadian company, maybe even Samsung in Canada. And we'll see about Disney if I get a Holy Communion for the land of the devil. Christ be with you.